At least 10 people were injured in the northern Israeli town of Harfeish, according to the Israeli military, after Hezbollah launched a explosive drone attack at that town. It's not clear how many of these 10 people who were injured are civilians versus military, but this is a significant attack carried out by Hezbollah, one that interestingly did not set off those sirens in northern Israel, which typically sound when Hezbollah fires rockets or drones. But this is the latest in what has been really an uptick in terms of the size and scale of attacks, both from Hezbollah directed at northern Israel, but also in terms of Israeli airstrikes in Lebanon over the course of the last week or so. We've been witnessing this kind of slow simmering conflict for the last 8 months, cross-border attacks between Israel and Hezbollah, but they have yet to unleash a full-blown war between the two sides. But there's no question that now, especially in light of these wildfires that we've seen in northern Israel over the course of the last couple of days as a result of that rocket fire from Lebanon, that there is renewed attention on the security situation in northern Israel, renewed attention on the fact that more than 60,000 Israelis in the north have been displaced from their homes as a result of this conflict. And now the question is, what can be done to restore that sense of security? The Israeli Prime Minister was in northern Israel, and he vowed that Israel is, quote, prepared for intense action in the north, vowing that one way or another security will be restored in northern Israel. And what he's talking about there, obviously, is either diplomatic means or he's talking about military action. And it's clear that the clock is ticking. It's just not clear what exactly could potentially trigger that all-out war between the two sides. There is a sense, though, that if these ongoing ceasefire and hostage negotiations succeed, if Hamas agrees to this latest Israeli proposal on the table, you could see a weeks-long ceasefire in Gaza, one that, in addition to providing a much-needed respite in Gaza, could also provide a diplomatic opening for some kind of resolution between Israel and Hezbollah. But at the moment, we seem very far away from that happening. Jeremy Diamond, CNN, Jerusalem.